What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. So this deputy was planting drugs on regular soccer moms, teachers, basketball coaches. Like, he didn't even care who you were. I don't know why he did it. Like, they don't even know why he did it. He hasn't confessed or let it be known his reasoning behind it. He was actually just sentenced to 12 years and 6 months in prison. I think today or either a few days ago. He goes by the name of Zachary West, which these incidents took place in Florida near Tallahassee. But just to put in perspective, like, what he was doing, he would just pull over a random person. Like, it didn't matter who you were, anybody. He would pull over a random person, and right before he would go to their door to, ask for driver's license and registration, he would go to his trunk, because in his trunk he had bags of drugs and paraphernalia. And then when he would go to the people's car, ask for license and registration, he will also request to do a search. These just regular civilians, soccer mom, basketball coach, teacher from school. They not thinking of anything, so they're like, okay, yeah, you can search my car. They're not even giving the man a hassle about it. So what they discovered is every time he was searching the car, he would, like, right when he would start to search and get in the car, his camera would mysteriously turn off. It would just turn off. Or even in some traffic stops, he wouldn't even turn the camera on at all. So when the prosecutors, what they found suspicious about what he was doing is because you have, like, and they say he did it to like over 100 people. So you got 100 regular people with no prior records, regular soccer moms, teachers, and they're all saying the same thing. This guy planted this stuff on me. So that's what led to the internal investigation of them actually catching this guy. But just to think about it, like, because I asked myself, like, why would he do this? Why would he just choose random people, and just ruin their lives? And I thought about it. I'm like, in my opinion, the only reason someone would do something like this is to try to get a promotion or either a raise, or because it just doesn't add up to why he would plant so many drugs on so many random people. He had to be trying to get a raise or something. He had to be trying to get a promotion, because like I said, he hasn't confessed to his reasoning of doing it. And when the FDLE searched his squad car, when they were doing the investigation, what they found in his trunk was like 10 bags of methamphetamines. They found bags of marijuana, drug paraphernalia. So he already had stuff bagged up like he was the drug dealer. And then when he would just pull people over, random people on a random traffic stop. Hey, you were speeding. The people probably weren't even speeding. And then he would just go to his trunk, the same routine on all of the cases, grab something, and magically when he was searching in the car, his camera would just go off. And that's just crazy, man. Like, he ruined all of these people's lives. They had no prior records, and that's just mind-blowing to me, and they don't even know why he did it, man. But like I said, that's just my opinion on why he did it, even though he didn't admit to doing it. But he just got 12 and a half years of a prison sentence for doing it. Boy, that is a long time. Is it worth it for the 100 people's lives that he destroyed by doing that? I don't know, man. 12 years is a very long time, man. But if these people have to live with that on their records, and it could have cost them their jobs, it could have cost them. If I remember correctly, one lady said that she was trying to get custody of her kids or something with her baby daddy or something, and when he planted the drugs, that kind of messed it up. I just remember reading something like that, because I read a few articles on this particular situation. And if you're trying to get your kids back with the state, and then you suddenly just get a drug charge, that case is probably going to get closed, and you may not even be able to get parental rights to have your kid back. So, man, just to think of the lives that he ruined, man, and how many more people he probably would have done this to if he would have never got caught or investigated for what he was doing. Because, and I don't think he took that into consideration. When you're planting stuff on people that have no prior records, they're not criminals, and then you have all of these people with no prior records making the same complaint about you, 100 people doing that is gonna raise some red flags. You know, I can see a few people here and there, but bro, when you have literally everybody you arrest, and they say they found it suspicious because every time he would pull somebody over, he would just mysteriously find methamphetamine on them. And that was just like, bro, what do you have, like a canine nose? Do you know which car to pull over to mysteriously find methamphetamines every time you pull these people over? I mean, man, but that's just mind blowing, bro. Like, just to think of the lives he ruined, man. But let me just look at some of the stuff that they said. They said Wester was found guilty of 19 of the 67 charges by a jury on May 18, 2021. The charges include fabrication of evidence, possession of drugs, and false imprisonment. The jury found Wester guilty of racketeering and official misconduct. Wester was also found guilty of perjury related to Teresa Odom, Joshua Emanuel, and Stephen Van, as well as fabricating evidence in the cases of Teresa Odom, Joshua Emanuel, and Stephen Van. The jurors also found Wester guilty on 7 charges of possession of a controlled substance and false imprisonment of Teresa Odom. Possession of a controlled substance because they found all of the drugs in his trunk that I wonder where he got the drugs from. Evidence, or did he just go buy them from somebody he knew in the neighborhood? Because if you're doing all of that, apparently, you know, you're not honest. But they stated that Wester is looking at 76 charges that include what I stated earlier, the misconduct and the perjury and the fabrication of evidence. And also, the investigation revealed 42 items of drug paraphernalia, 42 items, 10 separately packaged quantities of methamphetamine, and 5 separate items of marijuana. All of those items were recovered in Deputy Wester's patrol vehicle. Wow, man. That is just crazy, bro. That is just mind blowing. Like, bro, I'm not even doing it. I'm just living my life, and you putting this stuff on me trying to get a promotion. And he couldn't have really fully thought it out, bro. Like, come on, you have more drug busts in a 6-month period than anybody on the force who's been there for 10 years. Like, that's just crazy, man. But like I said, what do y'all feel? Do y'all feel like it was worth it? The time that he received was enough, you know, to pay back to the community and to those innocent lives that he ruined? I don't know, man. But I want to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see y'all next time.